Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Muhammad Aziz Iqwan and I want to present my individual assignment. For the table content, we are going to discuss about two questions, two manual calculation and also two simulation. So for the question 1, we are given the circuit diagram. We need to find the current A, current B, current C and also for voltage A and voltage B. So for manual calculation, we each then I will use Ohm's law in order to find the I total, which is I total equals to IA. Then I will use current divider rules and Kirchhoff current law in order to find IB and IC. Meanwhile, for the voltage, I use the Kirchhoff voltage law, which means referring to summation of voltage equal to zero at the closed loop. Next, we move on to the simulation. 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 Next, we move on to the for the question 2 is quite similar to the question 1, but it added the potentiometer. This question wants us to plot the voltage versus resistance and also current versus resistance. And from these two graphs, we need to determine the value of resistance potentiometer in terms of the balance state. For the manual calculation, we use the equation of potentiometer resistance in order to find the potentiometer resistance at the balance state. Then after that, we want to find the node position during the balance state. Now, we are going to list down our knob scale, resistance, current, and voltage based on their limits. After that, we use the resistance. Meanwhile, for the voltage versus resistance is actually increased simultaneously but gradually towards the volt zero balance state. But perhaps the current value is actually touch the zero line at x-axis. It means that the value of potentiometer for balance state is actually based on the current value. Now, next we move on to the simulation. For the simulation, we're going to play around with the knob scale and also the value of the resistance or potentiometer. Then we can see that the value we first try the value of 10% and also the knob scale also 10%. So now next we move on to the simulation. For the simulation, we're going to play around with the knob scale and also the value of the resistance or potential. Now I want to summary all of the discussion that I already done. For the question 1, we already determined the value of voltage and current based on the simulation and manual calculation, and we already define is actually very same. But somehow for the second calculation, the value of manual calculation and simulation is quite different. Maybe because of the using another equation that gave more accurate about it. I think that's all from me. Thank you very much.